Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am Eric Tenkar. Joe Block, the Greyhawk Grognard, pinged me earlier tonight and said, "Have you seen this?" And I was like, "Have I seen what?" And he goes, "The DM's Guild." And I'm like, didn't know where he was going. And then he showed me. And then I was like, oh shit. Joe has a video up at the moment. Joe broke this news. I'll include a link to Joe's video in the show notes. So I am starting with the Wayback Machine from last year. Happens to be May 20th of 2024, and it tells you Dungeon Masters Guild licensing information. Now, why is this important? You'll see in a second. There are four common ways publishers receive a license to create products for Dungeons and Dragons that use official intellectual property. One, a private license with Wizards of the Coast. Now they go on that that's the least likely to happen. I've been privy to conversations where such licenses have been discussed and then drawn up and then never actually finalized. So yeah, it is probably not going to happen. Okay. Number two, 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 the open game license with the system reference document. That's the traditional way. That's the way that Wachi tried to kill. Remember that? Three, the Creative Commons with attribution license. Oh, that was the one that, oh, we didn't mean to kill your bunny. We're not going to kill your bunny. Here, here, take this. We got a hamster for you. Take this hamster for you, and your bunny's gonna be okay. We're not gonna kill your bunny just yet. I mean, we won't kill your bunny. Or four, publish your title under the DM's Guild. Now it goes on to say, using the OGL, who does number two work for, or the Creative Commons license, number three, products cannot use official Dungeons and Dragons settings, characters, locations, etc., or any D&D rules not found in the SRD, like the Artificer class. Very specific legal language also has to be followed. Publishing on the DM's Guild is the quickest and easiest way to make content for Dungeons and Dragons and use official rules and IP. Woohoo! Alright, let's look at something completely the same, yet completely different. Alright, well, now there are three common ways publishers receive a license to create products for Dungeons and Dragons that use official intellectual property. This is from April 24th. Wow. Basically 2 weeks ago. Nobody was paying attention, right? And this is what companies like to do. They like to stealth you. So, number one is a private license with Wizards of the Coast. Which again, it ain't gonna happen. I know you wanted to. It ain't. Numero two. Who does number two work for? Well, this time, number two is the System Reference Document version 5.2 under Creative Commons with attribution license, or, or, well, I thought there was or four. So hold on a second. And I'm comparing the two. So two was the open game license. They scraped that like it never existed, right? And they moved up number three to the number two spot, but they actually apparently now included links to the system reference document under the. So they got it looks like a hyperlink there. And then you go to number 4. Number 3 is gone. There's no number 3. Publish your title on Dungeon Masters Guild. And number 1 is the least likely. We know that. Or using the SRD 5.2 under Creative Commons. Products cannot use official Dungeons and Dragons settings, yada, 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 yada. If you want to do that, you got to go to DM's Guild. You can find more information on the differences between the SRD 5.2 and publishing on DM's Guild here. Guidance for using the SRD 5.2. Mi español es no bueno. ¿Dónde está número 3? Number 3. What happened to the OGL? Okay? What happened to the OGL? And again, this was done. Here's what blows my mind. Okay? Listen, we do This Week in Gaming Stupid on the live streams on Wednesday nights, and we have a lot of fun with it. We really do, because there's a lot.
Right on time this week.
It's right on time this week. We really, the stupidity reaches certain levels, and you just got to talk about it. It's amazing, but the stupidity here is you corrected the first paragraph to say that they were 3 common, not 4. And you happen to you delete the OGL, you shove up the system reference document 5.2. By the way, 5.2, so 5.1, the old system reference document is no longer, according to them. You can still use it, right? But they're kind of making it seem like these are the, I know they say 3 common ways. They're trying to infer these are the only 3 ways. But they give you numbers 1, 2, and 4 because the same intern who, 5 years ago, put the disclaimer on all the entries for legacy material from the TSR era and some beyond, and couldn't remember the name of the property they were referencing. That sloppy initial disclaimer. What do you think this is? What kind of lame ass stupidity is this? But here's a bigger question: why are they trying to erase the OGL? And if they were doing an effective job, they would have named numbered 1 to 3 and gone, it's always been 3. There was never a 4th. What are you talking about? But no, they stupidly renumber and then leave out number 3. Please, folks, take screenshots of this because this is classic. And this is the company that has a legacy of Dungeons and Dragons. And we make fun of them for numerous stuff, but now you see shit like this and you go, yeah, I understand why everybody was jumping ship. I understand why the leaders of the IP were like, you know what? Yeah, you hold my beer, I gotta go. Now you can finish it. Finish my beer. It was lukewarm anyway. Going flat. I gotta go. Don't have another bar to go to. That's okay. I'll go to the corner bodega and buy myself a 40 because this ain't working. Folks, this ain't working. This is the quality of WotC. A fucked up update on the Dungeon Masters Guild licensing information page. I wish I was making this shit up. I really do, but I'm not. So again, tip of the hat to Joe Block, Greyhawk Grognard, I will include a link to his video here in the show notes. Also, if you're a member, you're going to get this a little bit earlier. Everybody else, I think it'll probably come out still on Tuesday night, but I'm trying to make sure, Joe gets the eyes on as the person who broke this news, but really can't make it up. Again, membership has its privileges. I'd love to see you as a member, but in the meantime, be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well, and yeah. Don't put any eggs in Watsy's basket. Okay, just saying. You might want to rethink that.